This video is sponsored by Simply Safe Home Security. There's no safe like Simply Safe. So, slight change to our approach to the game over the last few weeks. Went and played DP Tour Q School. The results just weren't good, and I decided, you know, I'm 28. I'd like to be able to set myself up for the rest of my life, and right now I got a really good position to do that. So I'm really going to be sending this YouTube channel. I decided I'm just going to start focusing on this. That's going to be my first priority, is making sure the business is in a good spot. And then golf is going to be what I do in my free time. I have a lot of free time because, you know, like a YouTube channel, it takes a lot of work, but it's not 70 hours a week. Since I've started doing that, since I've started like making golf like a hobby, I guess, I haven't shot above 70. So I think there's something to it. We're going to go out today. This is just going to be like, oh, I got a day off work. I'm going to go play a golf tournament. We'll see how we play. I feel pretty good about it.
Well, gentlemen, we're playing Abacoa Golf Club today. I guess you guys knew that. We do play a par 71 golf course. Number 2, we said it's a par 4. So it's a par 71 for you. Gold tee markers right there all the way around, gold tees, and we are letting you guys play the ball lift, clean, in place today.
Very much a don't go left swing. This is what we miss over here. You got this nice little flat spot, a little bit of rough, pins in the back, so being out of the rough's not bad. Got a 54 degree, kind of planning on it to jump. If it doesn't jump, I'll have an uphill putt for birdie. All right, cool. The perfect amount of jump. Okay, interesting. Really saw that thing moving from left to right, and it was extremely straight, if not even breaking a little left up the hill. Very moist day today out here at Abacoa. This is more like how I've been hitting it lately. Been focusing a lot on keeping the club face square to the arc, as well as getting the club on plane, and believe it or not, I've been hitting it better. We're 340 off the tee. Thank you, Garmin, for that information. I mean, the fact that I would consider that a big pull at the moment feels pretty good. The putting's been really good, and you can see that because if the ball rolls 18 inches past the hole and goes pretty close to touching the hole, that is just a good putt. I don't care if it doesn't go in. That's just a good putt. I love that play. Like this tee shot right here, perfect example of like, you pick the right club and you almost can't go wrong. So it's 260 to cover. If I hit a good 2-iron straight, it's gonna fly 260. If I hit it cut, it's gonna be soft enough that it's not gonna get up to where the second water comes in. You pick the right club and you actually open up this shot a lot. The only issue is we might be underneath the tree here. I'm very happy with that golf shot. That was pretty cool. Just a little 50 degree, 80 yards. Caught it perfect, got it to spin. Perfect contact on that putt, perfect speed. Came pretty close to hitting the hole. We'll call that a victory. Good par. Get on back there. Or not.
Yeah, great shot.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I got so much juice on that chunk 8-iron. I was not expecting that shot to spin back as much as it did, but we were left with a very ticklish putt. I know 9-footer for birdie. Didn't make it, but again, good speed, burn the edge. Really happy with that effort, and of course, a good 3. Towels are in the shop. Hats are in the shop. Go check it out.
Thank you.
This was one of the better driving performances I've had this year, and I really do think a big part of it is just how little pressure I'm putting on my game. Like, I'm out there literally just trying to have fun. It's made golf a lot more enjoyable.
Thank you. Couple of good ones there. If you miss a birdie putt, just hit it close again. Thank you.
This drive is silly. This is like a hard fairway to hit.
Yep.
237, little downwind, ball below my feet, hitting it to 18 feet, and then this putt. Touch the hole. Again, 18 inches past the hole and touch the hole. That's a great putt. I've hit a lot of really good putts in this round. You know, I've been traveling a ton lately. In fact, I'm in a hotel room right now as we speak, as I film this for Simply Safe. And thanks to them, I am not worried at all about packages showing up unattended to, about people showing up to my house in the middle of the night, coming up to my door, all because of the wonderful home and easy to install security system I got from Simply Safe. I'm super excited to partner with them on this because this has really changed my relationship with traveling. I've got cameras covering the entryways, sensors on every door and window, and with my favorite part, the Simply Safe app, I can arm or disarm the system, pull up the camera feeds, and even get notifications instantly from anywhere. No long-term contracts, no weird hidden fees, just total control from your phone. And if you want, you can set it up yourself like I did or go for professional installation. If you just get on the app, it gives you step-by-step instructions to do everything. Now, what's really crazy, and this is next level, is Active Guard Outdoor Protection. Simply Safe's AI-powered cameras can recognize suspicious individuals from outside the house, communicate with them, and let them know that they're being watched. So they'll trigger alarms, spotlights, even notify law enforcement before anything bad happens. So if you've been putting off upgrading your home security, now is the time to do it. Get 50% off your Simply Safe security system when you sign up for the professional monitoring plan and get your first month free. Visit simplysafe.com/Ben Haddon to customize your system today. There's no safe like Simply Safe. Thank you to Simply Safe again for sponsoring today's video. Let's get back to this tour vlog at Abacoa. And again here, dude, I was aimed left edge of that far right bunker and basically hit it directly where I was aimed. Again, directly where I'm aimed.
Thanks. I do like this hole. Well, okay. So I was just saying off camera, I like this hole because it asks a different question than the other holes. Because, like, you know, 2 holes ago, I went driver 60-yard wedge. And the question was, can you, like, trust yourself to hit it over the corner? If the answer is yes, then great. You get rewarded with an easy birdie opportunity.
This hole's a little different because the tee shot is quote-unquote easier, but then the second shot then becomes more difficult. And again, 18 inches past, burn the edge. Just great putts we're hitting all day here. We're 2 under, I know that's good, but we could, like, if these putts move just a millimeter in either direction, we could be 4 pretty easily, maybe 5.
Go a little bit.
This is a good miss, uphill chip.
Go. Yeah, just hit the brakes.
And of course, we just caught that thing in the middle of the middle.
Green.
Hoping to get away from this rehearsal every time, but I'm not typically a square face at the top kind of guy, so I'm having to feel it right before I make the swing.
Oh, right there. Be kind. Yeah, should be good. A lot better than left, certainly. Yeah, hey, we don't love that. We're not the biggest fan of where that ended up. However, comma.
it's just a punch out. We're like 80 some yards to the flag, I think. I'm okay with taking this risk if I can get to here and have like a flip wedge, then I'm gonna get up and down 1 out of 3 times. And that's not me saying that, that's Scott Fawcett at Decade.
BH Golf for 30% off if you want to try out the Decade course management software.
Sit. Oh, not that much though. Wow. That was a Charmin bounce.
Charmin soft. I never really elaborated on that, but yes, like the toilet paper. Decided to putt this. Was happy with that putt. Just a little tap in for par. 1 under on the front. You know, considering how great we hit it, maybe not the best score possible.
Oh, sheesh. His hand slipped.
As we mentioned before, extremely humid today. That was the first time my hand kind of slipped on a shot.
Totally fine.
But again, got away with it. 190 off an uphill lie.
Holy flyer. Down ball. Or be right. That long? That was a 9-iron from 190 off an upslope that just traveled 235 yards.
Really solid chip here.
Go! Oh, wow.
But 6 feet left for par after having to take a pretty unfortunate drop.
Dude! Why'd you hit it that hard? God, that's frustrating. 2 bad shots on that hole. That's golf, brother.
And this was just ripping a 3-wood, trying to get it to cut off the flag to kind of the front edge of the green. Driver would have been way too much. I don't feel comfortable taking a lot off of driver, so I just hit a hard 3-wood to the front of the green.
So I was gonna hit like a bump and run 54 degree, kind of fly it halfway there, but halfway there the grain changes to the end of the grain. So if I flew it halfway there, it would just check and stop. So I'm gonna grab a pitching wedge, land it a lot farther back where it's down grain, let it release through the end of the grain part and up to the hole.
And really happy with this one.
Thank you. Now for the hard part.
And then we sat in the clubhouse for an hour and a half before I went to hit this putt.
It's not good.
Second putt in a row, I hit way too hard. Kind of got away with one there, but we won't ask any questions. And once again, pulled off the course.
Not bad for a guy who just sat down for an hour and a half. That's a good point. It was about an hour, yeah. Not super ideal, but that's golfing in South Florida.
You guys are just gonna skip straight to this point. It's gonna feel like there wasn't any kind of a stoppage, but there was. Trust us, we've been here for about 5 hours now. We're on the 12th hole. We have been pulled off the course and brought back on about 4.5 times, just the Florida special, South Florida September special. But we're on the 12th hole and I got my approach shot here, 112 yards, holding a 54 degree. I'm gonna hit one about 8 feet past the flag and spin it back into the cup. Hold it.
With where the flag is, I'm happy with pulling it a little bit rather than pushing it.
It's fine though. Spinning towards it. Contact was sick. Sit. Sit.
Just a quick putt down that slope. 3 putts in a row, I've hit too hard. I think I'm kind of like subconsciously expecting them to be slower because of how wet the greens are.
That's way too hard from 112 in the middle of the fairway. Sit.
You can kind of tell from this ball flight. You can't really see it on the camera, but like I can tell on the camera, and you can tell from how I'm telling it to sit. It's just coming out with no spin.
We're starting to go. I can just tell, like the ball flight's not quite right on these irons. It's just like, you can see the grooves are just worn slick. So it's just like, I'm seeing them fly through the air and they're just like floating. I need them to like rise and then kind of very slowly fall, and they're not doing that.
So we are in the market for some new irons, which is sad because I really love these Mizunos. The MP, I think that the MP 221s, I got them probably 4 years ago, and they're the best irons I've hit. Don't want to get rid of them. I've kind of like swapped out a couple other irons in the set. Like the pitching wedge is now a Vokey. The 654 are now Callaway irons because I wanted a little more help in those. But the 987 being Mizuno 221s has just been so nice. A little bit diggy on the divot, but the contact was good.
Sir. Yeehaw, brother. Good stuff. Just, you know, he hit his out of a fairway bunker from up against the lip. I hit mine from the middle of the fairway. Same difficulty of shot. We're both really good.
That was the best stroke we've made all day on a 2-footer.
That's a 3. I love 3s. Oh, I love 3s. Good 3 hats in stock, by the way. Always Price Dog Golf. You could check it out if you feel like it. Also, this, I feel like I'm going to get a bunch of questions about this, so we're going to address it. This is it's a new logo we're playing around with. It's an upside down A. It's also the mathematical symbol, the universal quantifier, which essentially means always. So these will be in the shop. Good. Get back there.
As you can see, still getting a little bit of rain here. Abacoa Golf Club does drain very well. So fortunately, the course is still playing good. But playing with water on the ground does make things a little bit less predictable. A good 3. Somebody just railed the flagstick.
Dang it.
And that's kind of the one miss I can't make on this hole. There's a lake down there that's like 310 off the box, and
I'm so positive my ball went in the water that I do not think that's my ball. It's just, okay, it's 320. Makes sense. Kind of towed it, got away with it. Now we're short-sided out of the rough. Downslope, out of the sand. I accidentally hit it. Yeah, that's exactly right. It was an 8 iron. This is, and it should be the case, but this is a way easier shot than our last one. So, plenty of green to work with. Out of the rough, I think I might take a 54 degree instead of a low bounce 60. Like 50 yards long from 80 yards. Is that good?
some pretty thick rough we were hitting out of there. Jumped just a hair.
Sit. Oh, settle down. All right, well, just a couple of pretty gnarly lies those last two shots. It's almost like that happens when you hit it in the rough. All we got to do now is make a par.
Kind of made a mess of this hole, but knocking down this par putt would be really nice for momentum. Didn't quite hit it hard enough. A 5 is better than a 6, and honestly, when I sculled that wedge over the green, I thought we were in for a long hole.
How are you drawing? Past him, please.
Hit a few shots in a row, like the tee shot on the last hole, the tee shot on this hole, that moved left when I didn't think they should have. And you can see I'm rehearsing here that face has just got to feel a little bit more open. When that ball starts moving left, it's because I'm shutting the face.
That's in the hole, but it's also exactly why I need new irons. I think it's short. The thing is, it's just, there's no spin on it whatsoever. This makes me sad. Like, it might be the end of an era. I really like these irons. I do not want to get new ones.
Good effort on that chip shot. Left myself with a bit of a comebacker, but I'm glad we gave it a chance.
Thanks.
And on that one, we felt the face just a little bit more open, which was hard to do with water right, but middle of the fairway, 165 out.
Go. Did I really just do that?
Just kind of got the club behind me a little bit on the downswing.
Just batted it. We call that not a good swing. Overall, a really good day of ball striking. Had a couple of left misses with the driver late. I think it was just that I kind of went back to my old ways, shut the face a little bit on the way back, because I did the opposite on that 7-iron and the same thing on the 3-wood.
And that was just kind of a crappy lie. Didn't judge it the best.
Stretch.
Hate finishing with a bogey, especially when it's to shoot even instead of 1 under.
Enjoyed it, Tristan. Nice meeting you. Nice meeting you, Cole. Nice meeting you. Enjoyed it.
Overall, really solid ball striking day. Super happy with the way I putted it.
Finished 22nd. I think there was like 65 guys in the field. Shot even. Hit it very, very good. Just didn't quite get anything to fall, really. I don't know. Like I had fun today. That's like the main thing. I bladed a wedge over the green and didn't freak out. And today I had fun. Today I enjoyed it. It felt easy. It felt free. I would like to stop missing the money by 1. I've done that in 3 straight events now.